Hello, friends, and welcome to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. This is Disabled, and my name is Ed, and thank you for joining me on this journey today. Last time we came to the prison planet, Ry- in the Rykadi system. I can't recall the name of it right off the top of my head, but we're at the prison planet because we were trying to find Heinrich von Calix, and he is a hand of the Inquisitor. And we thought that being a member of the Inquisition, that we might find him on the prison planet. Turns out we were incorrect about that. He is not here. Rather, there is the son of another rogue trader, Winterscale, and he is supposed to be here. But the prison has gone completely insane. The warden seems to have lost his mind. The prisoners have taken over. We've had a combat already in the main room, just trying to figure out what's going on and where everyone is. We have not found anyone to speak to, only uh, enemies to fight. So we are going to press forward and see what else is going on here on planet. So I hope you're excited to join me for that, because here we go. I believe we looked at these last time. Let me do one more quick look around, make sure there's nothing interactable for us. It's tab in this game. Hey, and there was something else to look at that I did not look at before.
I've read about this.
The grease-stained edges of the poster detach ever so slightly. It appears that it was frequently removed and rehung. Your courage, devotion, faith will bring us victory. So now we can tear off the poster and examine the wall behind it. Oh ho! Okay, more loot. I am all about it. We will take the improved auto pistol, and the prisoner shank is nice. Uh, it has a nice top end. Of course, it also has a low end. A low end? A low end. It has a very small low end and a very high top end. So I'm very excited about that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use it or not. I'm going to have to think about that for just a second, but let's collect it and then get in here and have a look-see. Interesting. I could move the Wrath of St. Drusus over to Abelard. Or I could make that my offhand. Ooh, I think I'm going to do that. Let's swap it out for our offhand, if that's possible. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look. With it, we get damage reduction 60. Dodge reduction, not damage resistance, not armor, Ed. Dodge reduction 60. We can hit once. 10% armor penetration. And we can't have these features to use it. Must not have features. Okay. So if you have any of these features, you can't use it, I guess. Weird, but okay. So let's compare that to this, to the Mars pattern sword. Stop. Okay. So let's see. Dodge reduction on the... Whoa. Okay, dodge reduction on the swords that I'm using on the Mars pattern sword is only 5. Dodge reduction on the shank is 60. So hey ho hey. It may not do as much damage on a hit, but you're not going to avoid it. So that's cool. And I wonder if that dodge reduction applies to the character so that I can have it equipped, and then even though if I'm using the Wrath of St. Drusus as my primary, if it applies to that as well? I don't know. so much because this is a new game that I'm learning about as we go, but that's very exciting. Okay, cool. I'm excited. And we got an improved auto pistol, which my character doesn't need. Let's have a look here at, yeah, we're upgrading that for him. I'm sorry. We just are. Uh, it's just, it sucks. And I know that it gets extra crit and blah, 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 and 25% extra critical damage. I don't know how much crit he's really doing right now. And it's just not moving the needle for me. I got to be honest. And I am not taking away the shoddy for him. He's going to hang on to that. Adira's got what she's got. Nope, we're good there. Here's a pistol. Heirloom auto pistol or improved auto pistol. It's got less armor pen, less damage. Rate of fire is the same. Range is lower. Okay, max ammo is the same. And okay, heirloom auto pistol is objectively better in every possible way. So we'll stick with that. But we can go ahead and get Cabela. Let's give her an offhand. And then let's go ahead and give her... Wah, wah, wah. Let's give her a short-ranged weapon. Her ballistic skill is awful, I'm sure, as is mine. But honestly, how many edged weapons do you really need? That is the question we're asking ourselves here. Okay. All right. Well, I am glad I looked around because I did not know that was there. That is sexy, sexy stuff. Good, good, good. Let's keep moving. And we'll keep it slow. We've already had a couple of traps in this main room, so I don't know if any more exist, but we are going to give ourselves...
Dark forces are devouring you, tearing at your soul, Vanayadira. I could teach you techniques to clear your mind.
Just no intoxication, bloodletting, or self-torture, all right? Hey, why have you gone all quiet there, Scully?
Okay, well that is beautiful. So apparently all the techniques that Cabela was going to teach her required bloodletting or self-torture or intoxication. So good to know. All right, no traps, or if there were, we didn't see them, and we have not yet triggered them. We've got that out to the main level. Let's keep exploring before we wander out. Hey, we got goods. We've got, oh my holy lord. Okay, well that's dark. I'm seeing a lot of bodies here. I'm seeing female bodies, which is unexpected. I guess it's a joint prison. It's like men and women together. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. Female, 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 and then male, male, male. They're but mixed for sure. I mean, it could be staff, I suppose. I don't know. Prison guard key. Well, that seems relevant.
Is there money to be made?
I don't know. Judging by the number of horrid morsels, dozens of victims were slain here. Yeah, we noticed that. Hooks hanging from the ceiling, someone hanging from a wall. None of that says, hey, I'm super excited, let's make friends. More goods? Ah, Diary Part 3. I'm scared. I should have known all that charity from the warden was going to bring nothing but trouble. No noble, no matter how barmy, would pull anything of the sort, but that man. It started with the little things. The warden would come by to talk, as he did, except he used to ask us questions before, and now he was mostly gushing sermons. Some gibberish about a path to purgation, the sanctity of sacrifice, seeing with blinded eyes. I listened and nodded. Yes, Master Warden. Of course, Master Warden. He could say whatever rubbish he wanted as long as the tasty Optimate meals kept coming. I thought everyone else was doing the same thing I was doing, nodding just to please the big man. Oh boy, was I wrong. After that, people in the barracks started yapping on about purgation and blindness. Apparently, we Optimates were no longer just the warden's favorites. We were, Emperor forgive me, prophets of some kind meant to save the rest of this sorry lot, or awaken them, or make them see, some rubbish along those lines. People were now supposed to make sacrifices to Optimates. Sacrifices? Yesterday, the sap who slept in the bed under me in the first year here cut off his own damned ear and crawled on his knees toward me. He handed me the ear and begged me not to forsake him when the fateful hour came. What in the throne am I supposed to do with an ear? Why is everyone, every single person, staring at me all the time? The warden said the time was nigh, that fate had truly great things in store for the Optimates. I went to look how my good friend Clinton was doing. He hadn't spoken for 3 months, ever since I had all his top teeth ripped out. But he spoke today. He looked straight at me and said, "Dead man." I kept hitting him till it hurt. Until it hurt me. Now my fist and feet are all bruised. Half the barracks stood there and watched and prayed. Whew, I am scared. Well, all I have to say to that is you reap what you sow, buddy. And you were really happy to be doling out the punishments to your buddy Clemson, and now you are getting to experience some of it for yourself. Severed human body parts. Well, thank you for that clarification. The chopped up slabs of flesh have been thoroughly washed of any blood. Yeah. Are we thinking they're eating people? Okay, you know what? I hope the Optimates are enjoying their excellent meals, and now we know where the meat's coming from.
The premonition runs true.
The symbol before you bears a familiar scent, that of the dark forces of chaos.
I always keep my options open.
Who knew chaos had a smell? I was not aware of that. Learned something new today. Okay, let's enter the main area here. Oh ho. We have more to explore. We have another door to open. Let's see if Cabela can get us in. 85%.
Just as I was taught.
And I see goods. My brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us to a new existence. Yes, yes, dear brethren, have a taste of my steel. Oh, how I've longed for this, my dear brethren. Loving it. Thank the throne! Normal-looking faces. We thought we were gonna die here with these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapon and holds out his hands in a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want a riot, but, well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities, so we had to, play along. But that's all it was. Play. We never meant no offense to Governor Medina nor to the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over and we can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's ingratiating monologue. The low-born speech is mottled with colors that conceal his true, darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he is using his wiles on us as well, but I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Tell me more about the warden and the riot. Pah! Why soil your tongue talking about that heretic? But if you insist, here's how it is. The warden of this here prison, The Honorable Master Casteglia was a crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, and a punch in the chompers from the guards, then work again. But the new one? Do you know what his first decree was? He introduced lunches and dinners. By the 9 devils, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quit it with the teeth punching. The warden wouldn't let them do it. Forbade them. Instead, the overseers started counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxes harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of the best workers. And if someone on that list also showed good behavior, that's when they'd get promoted to Optimate. That's the upper crust among us jailbirds. Or so it was at first. Then the warden decided it's the Optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of punishment, and that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work, it was the Optimates' job. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards weren't even close to the same league as our fellows, the Optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiffs kicking it a week. Now we're lucky if it's only 50. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Casteglia moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry, under the dome. And I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like, "The Optimates are saints who will behold the truth." And he started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them made it back, mind. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognize them. More beast than man. They were butchering people left and right, even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them. Well, that's the whole sob story, but I knew it from the moment he let us have those dinners. It was not gonna end well. Adira nods knowingly. The old Kaja's right. Whenever nobles start giving handouts to commoners, something always goes wrong. She notices your look and catches herself. I mean that with all due respect, your lordship. No offense intended. If I spare you, what do I gain from it? How can lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? Ah! I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're, how should I put this, different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Rykadi Minoris, debtors, gutter snipes, if you will. They're no one serious. Now, we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We're fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you where on Footfall Station, you know Footfall, the only shipyard and the best market in all the Coronis expanse? Yeah, so where on Footfall you can find some very serious business-minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount from them on some very special goods. What kind of very serious people? Only the most serious kind, your nobleness. Have you ever heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate alliance in the expanse. There is no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it? Counterproductive. But cutting throats together, now, that's anti-counterproductive. Thank you for the double negative. That makes things so clear. And, well, their joint efforts leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow. And I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such dealings on behalf of those very serious people. Very well. I shall spare you. Ah, great to hear, your nobleness. Just great. Now, there's a true aristocrat. Not that warden creep. Now then, your nobleness, where was I? Ah, if you're ever on Footfall Station, there's this district there, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Hieronymus wasted no time finding and burning all of those guys. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. Anyway, footfall. The Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there, built into the remains of an old ship. And in that bar, in the back room, a certain Riza does her business, if you know what I'm saying. Tell her Grandpa Bachval says hello. You'll be her favorite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. Well, your nobleness, we'll be going now, if you don't mind. I shall not leave you here to die at the hands of the warden's henchmen. Go, tell my pilot it is the Lord Captain's order you be sent to my ship. You're going to join my crew, and you have my personal pardon as a rogue trader. Thanks? We're most grateful, your nobleness. The old man glances at you somewhat skeptically, but then smiles and leaves. I think maybe I was getting a little too close to Warden Castiglia's kindness there for him, but we're going to see if we can make that work out for everyone. Okay, well, we decided to bring them on board because we are kind of doing a iconoclast run, I guess. I hadn't decided that in the beginning, but really it just lends itself to the kind of run I like to do anyway. I don't know if I could handle the cruelty of dogmatic or heretical, both of which would be hideous, I'm sure. So I think we're going to go iconoclast as best we can. I'm sure I will make dogmatic and probably heretical choices, but we will see how it goes as we go. In the interim, what is this? Clumps of dust, but no trace of weapons or gear. This storage has not been used in some time. But we do have some goods here that have been used in some time. Auto pistols. Good, good. Move on up.
Keep your wits about you.
Looks like I can use a meta charge to get in here, but that's the only choice I have, so I guess that's what we'll do.
I better myself through my service.
Holy cow, that was abrupt. Okay, there's another way to the main level here, but we don't want to do that
This could be an opportunity.
just yet. Okay. Normally that's the sound it makes when there's a trap. Maybe the desk, we didn't know there was a desk there? I don't know why it did that. Okay. Diviner staff. Interesting. I can't use it. Why not? Why can't I use it? That's weird. The wielder of this staff gains the consign ability. Consign ability. The ability is also available in its heroic act and desperate measure versions. It's primitive. Diviners can't be equipped. It doesn't say. I'm looking for it to say it requires like heretic or dogmatic or something, but I don't see that anywhere. Why can I not use it? How weird. Well, what is consign? The next hit against the target will be an automatic critical hit. That feels valuable. The next attack against every enemy in combat will be an... okay. The next hit against every creature in combat will be an automatic critical hit. This psychic power always triggers Perils of the Warp. Whoa. Okay, I don't like that. Well, I can't use it. What about Adira? Adira can use it. And Cassia cannot. So I guess you have to be heretical? I don't know. Okay, we got a gas cloud grenade, med kit, like all that. Good, good, good. Okay. We have more goods. Faux hammer. This is a shotgun. I like it. Saturated cape. When the wearer uses endure, they immediately remove one of the effects on them in the following order: burning, toxin, bleeding. And what is endure? This is a cape for Abelard. He is the only one in the party that has endure. Wonderful. And some force grenades like those. Anybody see anything else? All right, let's quickly give Abelard his new cape. Oh, yeah. He's wearing the Rogue Trader's cloak for the +5 fellowship. Sorry, Abby, we're going to give that to someone else. What is your fellowship anyway? 30. Mine is 25. I don't... Oh, I do have a cloak. Mantle of Heroism. We're hanging on to that. Adira has 30. And she doesn't have a cloak, so she does now. I think I would like that Denial of Nightmares. Nice. I don't think anybody... Yeah, everybody's got something. Cassia doesn't. What is her logic skill? 30. Well, she can now have 33. A little help. Oh, no she can't. Oh, wait, maybe. Hold on. What is that? What is Blood Blessed? The creature deals plus 2% more damage for each stack of the Blood Blessed effect. Okay. I don't know that she has that. Okay, we'll let that roll for a minute because I'm uncertain. Yeah, Denial of Nightmares. I ain't worried about it. Okay, I do not want to go to main level here yet. I want to first, I think, wasn't there a main level door?
I always have a backup plan.
Over here? Indeed. Okay, so we have 2 openings to the main level. I am not sure where this is taking us. So let's pop in and then see where we are and then see if we'll pop in the other one, if we can come back out, which hopefully we can. Okay. To the open pit. The dead guard did not even have time to draw a weapon. The attack must have come as a surprise. A corpse in a uniform decorated with the Winterscale coat of arms.
Let us not dawdle.
Indeed, let us not. Hello, is that the other way? To the barracks. I think that's where we would have come through. Build a bridge. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure why I did that, but let's go to the barracks. Make sure that's the right. It's the same place. No. No, this is where we first came in. Okay. So where is this other place going? Where does this take me? Let's find out. Do the main level. Yeah, we got that. Okay. To the barracks. Okay, so it was the one that we would have had to pick the lock, but we did not need to do that because we already had it from the other
Always
side.
keep your eye on the prize.
Vacant guard post. Okay, so this takes us all the way back around to the beginning. Yeah, there's Pilot Raquel. Okay, cool. So we built a bridge and made a shortcut, I guess. But we still need to go to the open pit of doom. It didn't say of doom. I'm guessing of doom. Of doom and evil. To the open pit. Ah, well, I dropped a save and then the game auto-saved. So, hey, we're on the same page there, game. I'm with you. The accretions on the outside of the structure indicate some regularly occurring natural... Whoa. Natural phenomenon, possibly poison gas emissions. Not cool, not cool. Warden Casteglia, a vein Winterscale. He is being worked on. That doesn't look pleasant. Prisoner Awoken prisoner. Goods. Very dead prisoner. More goods. I like that. Okay. That's coming from the front area. But it looks like there's a back door. We could potentially come from that side. Could be interesting. Or I could split my party and kind of do a pincher formation, which might be interesting. I don't know. Let's see. I think I want Abelard.
What advice do you seek? Oh, this master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a servitor.
The web
Cabela.
serves.
So Cabela, Abelard, and Adira. I'll have them go the back way. Looks like Cabela has a good chance of getting us in.
I do what I must.
Indeed you do. Hey, Medicaid, we can do that.
The Vizier.
The
he
evidence
be
suggests that the victim
Am
was
I?
killed by poison
Death
gas.
walks with me.
This glass-making furnace was used to melt the extracted sand into glass. We got goods. Junk. And fire grenade, force grenade, meta charge. Okay. And a door. Can I open this door without starting combat or conversation? I'm going to save and try it out. We'll see what happens. I can. Good. Okay, we're leaving them right there. So back to my character.
Take risks.
We'll go in the front way and start the conversation. Or the fight. Whatever needs to happen.
Is there money to be made?
So it would seem. Okay, I will send
Fate
my
and
character
fortune favor the
individually
bold.
down these stairs. Oh, okay, or there. I told you, Evie. They are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions. The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft, heedless of everything but what is in front of him. He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she is different. She spoke with me like no one ever had before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for 1 minute. What? The man finally realizes he's not alone and turns to you. He is clutching a long, thin metallic rod with blood dripping off the end of it. We have guests from the Von Valencia ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It's important you feel everything, including your other eye. Other eye, implying we've lost one? That's probably not great. As the warden is speaking, a strange sensation draws your attention toward the ground, specifically an open pit in the loose dirt. A single word spontaneously surfaces in your mind. Cradle. The pit itself does not appear to be of much interest, but at some point it housed something of great importance, something faintly familiar to you. The warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in a cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. In the frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, for it contained a priceless treasure, a most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after a centuries-long search. Such dreadful shades. Cassia recoils and covers her mouth. The colors of this place, they are putrescent to the core. And these people, their colors are oozing with madness and despair, pain and doom. How do you know who I am? Lies have many faces, but there is only one truth, and it has been laid bare before me. I knew the enemy of the truth would come here sooner or later. You know, we had this guy once. He was a quiet one. One day he walked into a middle-deck bar, threw one back, and then pulled out a gun and started shooting people left and right without saying a word. Then he shoved the barrel in his mouth and blew his brains out. Our warden here has exactly the same look in his eyes right now. Who is that on the table? My sincerest apologies. Where are my manners? Please allow me to introduce Yvain Winterscale, the younger son of Caligos Winterscale, in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat. A fleeting glance at Winterscale's outstretched body is enough to turn your stomach. Torture. The very word makes you cringe in shameful horror. Your mind reels with the memories you have tried unsuccessfully to push to the back of your own mind all these years. How dare you, contemptible peasant! For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more. Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that is in equal parts indignant and frightened. Abelard shakes his head somberly. That poor fool. I knew nothing good would come of his naive attempt at negotiating with heretics. However, Yvain appears to still be alive. If we make haste, we might yet save him. Having a scion of House Winterscale in your debt would certainly prove beneficial. Step away from the hostage at once. The warden sneers and glances at the maimed young man. Hostage? How rude! Young Winterscale is my guest and dearest friend. He came here himself to visit his old acquaintance and have a heartfelt talk. And I'm merely showing him appropriate hospitality to commemorate our reunion. As if echoing his words, Yvain lets out a weak moan. What madness have you wrought in this prison? Do you truly want to know? He becomes more animated and runs a hand through his matted hair. You note it has been some time since he last trimmed his nails. This was my garden, where I tried to grow the seedlings of a beautiful future. That was before I realized that there is no future, not in the sense ordinary people understand. We are too attached to this life, to the limitations of our weak bodies, to the short-sightedness of our eyes that can scarcely see. It is all so insignificant. The true future lies beyond real space, and the only way to reach it is through a cleansing sacrifice. Do you understand? I think he just answered the question of why he mutilated these people, but we'll go ahead and go through it. Why did you mutilate these people? These are my optimates, saints who will guide the flock at the fated hour. Listen. He pauses and smiles. Can you hear? You can't. They are crying out, calling. It's just that their cries are not meant for our ears. They cast their voices out there, beyond the edge of the glass, into the transparent quiet. And there they are heard. There, their call is answered. Rogue traitor, every moment spent on talking to this heretic could be a moment spent destroying him and committing this place to purifying flame. Isn't it time we got started? Just a moment, Argenta. That pit, there is something special about it, is there not? An item of value was once buried there. Now tell me, Warden, what was that item, and who took it from here? The warden's gaze bores into you. Then he smiles, but only with the corners of his lips. You are too late, enemy of the truth. This bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Who is Aurora? Oh, so you've managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess's designs without even knowing who she is? But it's too late now. You'll never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast. I do not like it when people take the prophetess Aurora's name in vain. I desire your death now, enemy of the truth. The warden raises his hand, and the maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes. The time for words has passed. Optimates, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth, or become awash in blood.
I'll make an example out of you! Crush him!
Boom, boom, boom. All right, we will bring Gladius up. Warden Casteglia is going to get first go. And I see a blade. So he's going to step forward and attack with a blade, which is not really what I want to deal with. But I don't want to be so far back I can't get up if he doesn't come forward. So I'm going to go ahead and come up. I have cover to the back. Looks like I've got a melee unit here. Anybody up top? Yep, we've got a sniper up top there. Anybody else? We've got these three chappies. Abelard can hopefully do some business with those guys. Nobody this way. Okay, so we'll go there. We'll have Abelard come up. Let's see, how close can he get? This is as close as he can get, but he should be able to get to that guy on his turn. Adira can come up. We've got Argenta. We will bring her to cover, but she still has the ability to unleash hell, as it were. Cassia can also come to cover. And Cabela will follow Adira. She does not need cover either. I don't think she's going to get to anyone this round, though, which is unfortunate. Hopefully some of them will come up and we'll have a chance to get to them. Okay, let's start the battle.
Out of my way!
That's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, beautiful.
Out of my way!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Fundaba, let's do a little blade dance. And then we will do a smidge of death from
I'll
above,
see to it you should have thought twice before crossing me.
which I very much appreciated. Let's hit this prisoner
On
with
it.
Blood Oath, which did not do what I really needed. A little more movement than that, at least one more pop, but okay. So
It's
we'll
as
hit
good as
Warden
done.
again. He got a parry on. Okay, we're done here. So we will end my turn.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I've heard that about you.
Death to the weak! Chaos guides me.
Loser. Okay, Argenta. Come, my lady, come, my lady. Let's step over. And how will our burst go? I can burst here, and I should not hit my guy. So let's...
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Yeah, I don't want to do that. There we go. That's my better shot, I think.
I'll do it.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, and then
Faith
I
without
will
deeds is worthless.
bring her here to get protection from the sniper and see if we can't do it again. No, we can't do it again. Why can't we do it again? I've got plenty of ammo. Okay, well, let's go to the shoddy and see what we can do there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
I
happening.
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Oh, I love you. Okay. What? Where'd he go? Was that his body there? Okay. I know she just killed the warden and all three of those guys, and he is now back? What's he got going on here? Demonic armor. The target suffers a -20 penalty to toughness and gains plus 50% armor against all damage types except warp damage. Interesting. Unholy lens. Okay, unholy lens. Do we have any more? Unholy lens. Okay. So it looks like we need to do something else because these have hit bars. Of course they do. Great. Okay. Well, I didn't know. Now I do. I will still leave her where she is. That is her turn. She still did brilliantly.
I bring ruin.
Yeah, so you say. Oh.
I've faced worse than this.
Have I? Have I really? Oh, good. I am shocked at how this has gone so far. I really thought my people would go earlier in the round, but that whole side is going at the very tail end, which is unexpected. Okay, we are going to help Gladius out a bit here. We are going to not do that. Voice of command. We are going to give that to Gladius as well.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, you'll get over it. And then we are going to give him extra
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
attacks, where he will blade dance. Which is always just chef's kiss when we pull it off. And then... I just can't get close enough. You are killing me here. Okay. Nothing else he can do. He gets no movement. I can't heal myself at this point. I don't have the ability to do that right now, so we are going to end the new turn, though we did take out 2 more of the enemy, which is delicious. Cassia will end her turn. Cabela is next. So she will come in and attack.
I shall not fail.
And she will do her first death from above.
The other side awaits.
And I think that's going to be it for her this round. I should have done Raining Blood. I have to get used to her. I've not used her before. This is just, what, her second fight with us? And she didn't even get to attack in the first one. So, okay. Well, she can't use Blood Oath. This guy, potentially, hit him with it, but she couldn't get anywhere near close enough to him to do anything. So we will end there. We'll bring Abelard up. He's going to switch to the shoddy. He can't even, he's not quite in range, so that's not going to work. Actually, I forget Abelard is super cool. So we will use Endure. We'll use Brace for impact. And then we will charge. Beautiful. And Taunting Scream, there is nobody except the person he's already engaged, so I don't think there's any reason to worry on that score. We are good. The deer is up. She can't get a hit on that, unfortunately. Okay, bring her here. She's going to have a sniper shot at the sniper, which I love. Let's first use forewarning on Abelard.
On it.
Analyze enemy on the
Anything
sniper.
is?
And then see if we can't take out our boy here. 95%.
But of course.
What? No, he dodged it? Surely not. No, he didn't dodge it. Okay, no, he got smacked. Good, good, good. Okay. Just didn't take him out. Good job, Adira. We will take it.
Let's get to it.
Oh, I'm not a fan.
Death to non-believers.
Thank you for leaving. All right, Gladius is up. First, we're going to heal ourselves because
I won't forget this.
Then we are going to use... that's not going to do anything. Okay. Let's step forward.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Attack.
If not me,
And we will death
I'll
from
make
above.
it happen.
Okay. I've got another one, so why not? And of course he parried it, because of course he parried it. Okay. What am I dealing with here? Short of breath. Reduces my strength and perception. Good on that, good on that, good on that. And broken ribs, which is strength and toughness. Great. Okay. I thought I had 3 rounds to heal things before I got those big... whatever. Anyway, it happened. This is our last combat, I assume, before we can go back to our ship. In turn.
Chaos guides me.
Hey. Okay, we come to Argenta. And she has a grenade, which I really, really want to use.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. That is her turn.
Out of my way.
Adira took a bit of a beating. Not great. Who can I give a turn to? Abelard. I think he's probably too far away, but we will look.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Mayhaps.
If I may?
Yeah, too far away. Gladius can get another turn, which will allow him to blade dance where he stands. But that's not going to be good because he'll hit Argenta if I do that. So I will give Argenta a turn
I'm not
instead.
accustomed to being ordered around.
and let her use the shotgun on the warden.
You, my emperor!
Lovely. Okay, and that's it for Cassia. Cabela is up. Bring her around. She does not have anything to do anything of value. She can't get close enough to Abelard to heal him. There are no enemies in her direct area. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. Okay. Abelard has grenades.
It will be done.
Wonderful. We'll use
Victory is
Endure.
imminent.
And he will use his shout.
Indeed.
That should get the warden heading that direction, hopefully. Adira, let's finish off that sniper if we can. Oh, yeah.
Will do. Be gone.
Later, Gator. Pretty sure that handled it. It did. Sniper gone.
Here we go.
Oh, really?
Did always want to be a martyr.
Are you serious? What? Okay. Okay. I guess. Can I get her up? I cannot. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't have to worry about blade dance now, I guess.
It's as good as done.
Mocking me.
Cassia's up. Reveal the light. We have, well, already given it there, and that didn't work out. Oh, Abelard can get
I
it.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
Can she give him that too? She can.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
He parries really nicely from the front, I notice. Okay. Cassie is done. Bella doesn't have a grenade or a ranged weapon. Oh, she does have a ranged weapon. Can I shoot? I bet those are out of range, but let's bring her up and look.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Okay. Not great, but it did do damage. She could finish it off next round. Abelard is up. We will bring him in to attack. Can I get off to the side? No, I can get over here, though. That'll work.
My place is at the fore.
Wonderful.
It
He
will
will
be
use
done.
Endure again. Is that at every round? Yeah, next turn. I thought it was. This, on the other hand, is also every round. Okay. The warrior unleashes a terrifying scream, drawing the attention of their enemies and becoming a priority target for any enemy. Oh, he has to fail a willpower resistance test. Okay, well,
I will do my duty.
we'll try it again. Get him to focus on Abby if we can. Adira. She is fantastic. Okay.
No can do.
Not in line of sight. Well, then move up.
On it. Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Beautiful. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm going to bring my character here. And we will
I'll
blade
see to
dance
it
over there.
personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
That way we don't interact with Abelard.
I'll make it happen.
Beautiful. Cassia. Cassia. Pistol. Can't hit. Okay. Well, great. Voice of command. I think my character can get that now, again.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Wonderful. Reveal the light. Goes until the end of combat.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then we will give it to...
I am a navigator, not a
Gladius
servitor.
again.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Oh, great. Well, I didn't kill him. Apparently, I don't have to kill him. Jeez. And that's going to be that turn. Cassie is out. Cabela is up.
The shadows will see it done.
Awesome. That's a good start. And we'll see where our good warden goes next.
High momentum.
Whoa. We'll bring Abby over here to get involved. And then he will
Tried and
attack.
tested tactics are the best ones.
What the? Are you serious? Okay, I think we had a
And
bug
your
there.
back and grey hair, sure hat.
Because I'm somehow on the exact same spot that he's on. I don't think that was
Victory
supposed
is
to
imminent.
happen.
Someone else can do this.
Okay. Adira's up. We've got sniper now. Let's take this out.
Was that you? Or
And Adira will be taking out the rest of them if possible. And then we will take out the good warden. Okay. Do I have a... I do. I do have a... Let's move over. Do lightning arc for 7 damage.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Okay. Switch back to weapons. I've got a grenade I'll throw next time. Cassie is up. I think everybody has revealed the light that's alive. Voice of command. I can't give it to Abelard. We'll give it to Cabela.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
She has, yeah, she's got reveal the light. He's got reveal the light. I've got reveal the light. What about Adira? Adira does not, but I bet she's too far away. She is. Okay. All right, we will have...
Isn't
We'll
this
give
a job for the
Abelard another
serfs?
attack. Work this guy down because hopefully we've got 2 of those down. Is that the only one left? That one right there? I think it may be. Okay. And I don't have endure. There we go. Now we do. And done. Oh, hello. Not this turn. Cabela's up.
I bring mercy and retribution. As the tenants demand. I would that I could.
Wonderful. Abelard's up.
At your
Do
beck
it
and
again.
call.
Attack again.
An exemplary strike.
And hit him with the scream. Adira. Take out this stupid thing, please. Oh, she nailed it. Wonderful. Are there any more? Any more? I don't think so. I think that was it. I think the good warden is now finding the end of his time.
Anything else?
Yes.
But of course.
Look at you trying to hit Abelard. That was never going to work out for you. Now we can use our specials, but of course, there's no reason to.
Comes.
I have no way to get over there. Can I use this on? Ooh, I can.
On it.
Now you're on fire, buddy. Cassie is up. I think he can get voice of command now. Let's give him... Ooh. Or... Yeah, we'll give it to Abelard.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, what do we got? Restores all AP and MP, gains +4 MP till the end of the turn. They do not lose movement after performing attacks. Okay, well, we don't need to move.
No matter the cost.
But I will use it anyway.
I will do my duty. Target well struck.
Heck yeah, it was. How about another one?
At your beck and reduce to dust.
Heh. Beautiful. You okay, Argenta? Find a Vain Winterscale. Holy cow. A Vain Winterscale. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible, but even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. A Vain Winterscale. Af Coronis. Greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Urac 5, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted still to see such rare colors in my home. Now, however, his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul, for he whose presence makes the world a little brighter deserves no less. Lady Cassia, I presume? The sacred child of House Horselio. How disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, Yvain looks away in shame. I find myself not at my best. There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful and tragic circumstances. Conserve your strength. You are wounded and need help. Wounded? I would have phrased it altogether differently. Tortured and maimed, perhaps. Have you ever had your eyes burned out? This was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. He's either trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious from the pain. I must take my leave. I will see to it that assistance is provided to you, and that you are escorted from here. He nods, giving in to oblivion. Everybody leveled. We've got some glorious looting to do. We have completed the prison planet, killed off Warden Castiglia. Apparently we were too late to prevent an artifact from being given to this Aurora person. So that's not awesome, but it happened. But anyway, we are take a bit of a beating, but we are here and we are good now. And that is going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for being with me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed what we have done. Next time, we will make our way to, I believe there was a unknown ship out in space. We'll check that out, and then we'll go to the main planet of Rykadi Minoris. So I hope that you are looking forward to that. But in the meantime, please make your way with love and light. Thank you so much again for joining me, and goodbye.